Yeah. What's up, my friend? What's going on? Yeah, we got a nice video once again for you right here. This is gonna be one of the best video ever that I'm gonna make. You know, uh, and then the purpose of this video is to do a little thing to solve a kind of problem that some of these forex traders do have. You know, when you take a look at the chart in my front on this screen, you realize that, you know, this chart is a kind of a long-term trend following chart. When I say a long-term trend following chart, I mean a chart that helps you to hold your trade for like a week. Yeah, this is a 15-minute time frame with a moving average 500 period. Okay, and we have a channel, we have Gartley or whatever, but I don't want to talk about all these things that we have on this chart. But from what we are looking at here, okay, we have a downtrend previous, we have a downtrend. When I say a downtrend, I mean the price is going to be below a particular trend line. Like, let's say this trend line here is a moving average 500 and we have a moving average 200. Okay, but the price is below those two moving average. This is why it is a downtrending pattern. And if you look, I have a channel here. This big yellow stuff is a channel here. Channel, it's trending down, it's below the moving average. It's below the moving average, it's trending down. Okay, it's a downtrend. Now let us talk about this level here, where the channel is crossing above this two moving average 200 and 500. This channel is crossing above, it's diving above. So definitely the trend is about to change from the previous downtrend to a new downtrend. Okay, but then talking about a trend is gonna change from a previous downtrend to a new uptrend. Definitely you have to know where the trend ends first. When you see a flat channel, this channel is being flat, then it's a proof that this trend is going to change. So definitely your entry opportunity lies inside this flat. Okay, inside this flat, your entry opportunity is right inside this flat for a long-term uptrend. We are diving, the channel is diving above the moving average. So, and you know what, some people might say, okay, but you know what, I don't like to hold my trades for like 2-3 days. I just want to get into this trade and get out within few hours, same day. Oh, okay, that's great, and that is the best, and that is good. All depends on what fits you. But the point is, are you able to spot the opportunities, because I guess if you're gonna trade like that, definitely you want to consider a time frame of a 5 minutes coupled with your tool, because if you don't have a good tool, then you cannot trade those things. But if you have a good tool, then it's cool, you can trade it, get out the same day within few hours. I guess that is a 5 minute time frame that will do that for you. Now, but right here now we are on the 15-minute time frame. Okay, now to be more consistent and profitable, the 15-minute time frame also is a very good intraday trading chart, only if you know how to spot the opportunity. But if you don't have a good tool, it's never easy to spot it. Now let us go and break everything. We're gonna break it into pieces, and I'm gonna tell you, or I'm gonna show you the tools that you need. First of all, let us go and break this channel down into pieces. Okay, let us forget about this colorful chart in my front. We're gonna go break everything down into pieces, and I want you guys to watch this video from beginning to the end, because you might find your own big opportunity in this video. Now let us go and talk about this channel line, how it will help you to be able to take your trade same day and get out same day. Let's go. Now this is the channel, and this is exactly what you saw in the previous chart, but the only thing I have done here is that I remove all the other tools, so to let you know how to follow this channel. Now this channel brings you a kind of signal like arrow, and this is a downtrending channel. Definitely you want to follow the signal of this channel to ride into this trend, right? You will ride into this trend, as this channel is below a moving average. Okay, but now this channel is going above the moving average. Then you want to wait and expect this type of green signal for you to go up with this channel. Okay, but now let's look at something. How do you now use this channel to get in and get out within the same day? Let's zoom it. Let's zoom it. Now we zoom it. Okay, we all know how to trade a channel, right? When the price bounces to the top of the channel, it has to go down to the next band of that channel, and this is what this channel is doing for you, generating those signals for you. This one doesn't matter even if it reverses, but still it went up. Okay, but you know, you must say, okay, I don't like to take a kind of retracement or reversal trade using a channel. You know, a channel when it's trending downward and you're taking it up like this type, certain time it might go against you, which is true. This is it right here. Okay, so what is the best solution to get your trade in and get out immediately the same day? Before we dive into that, this channel is a free tool in the mql5.com. It's a cap channel, as you can see the name. You understand? Then we're gonna dive into the number 2. Let's go into the number 2 stuff. This one looks like the same channel, but yeah. Okay, this one is like a change of trend of this channel. Okay, jumping above the moving average. So definitely this one is the long-term trading strategy to hold trades for 2-3 days or a week. But now, as you can see it here, it's well zoomed. Okay, I've explained this video, it's well zoomed. Gave you a signal to go down. Definitely it's gonna end its journey touching the lower band. Giving you a signal to go up, it's gonna end its journey touching the upper band. Okay, but let us go to some other tools that will do this for you properly. This one is a kind of I don't know, algorithm that generates you the high and low that is formed in a particular day. This season, this price formed a high here, and after a price has formed a high, it's gonna go form a low. This is the low it forms. Okay, a high is detected, a low is formed, and then a retest of the low is coming, then it will go form a high. So if you get some kind of high-low trading system, that also will help you to spot the opportunities in the market properly, and you can trade and get in, get out the same day within a couple of hours. And the most popular high-low that I know is like the support resistance. Yeah, that is the most popular high-low that I understand. Okay, but this one, example, if I take this trade and I follow it down just like that, and I understand that the price create a high, it's gonna go create a low. When I see it create a low around here, I will get out. Okay, I may get in to buy again because this is a low, then it will go create a high somewhere. Which has not been created yet. Now look at this, is where the ATR tool is so important. If you have the ATR tool, that also helps to get in your trade the same day and get out the same day, because it's gonna measure for you the ATR level of that day. This one is a buy sell line, as you can see. Buy sell line. It does everything you want it to do, it does it for you. All these levels are opportunities in the market to sell. Okay, what happens here where it's set high low, it's the same what happens all over these levels where it's set high low. Okay, but right now it's happening here. Okay, what will happen is that it will set a new low and then go create a new high. It's coming here to set a new low somewhere around here or whatever, but it's going to go create a new high as time goes on. These are the type of tools that can help you to, get your trade in and get out exactly the same day within a couple of hours. This one is called a buy sell line. Now let's go to the number 3. You see, this number 3 is a very good and great and perfect one for day to day, and this works on all time frames. No time frame is exempt in this. You see, when we take a look at this one, I said this price has created a high, it creates a low. Okay, but it's gone up, right? It didn't create any new high, right? But it's coming back to retest the low. Now if I am looking at this, I don't know exactly where this low will end, but from what I know, it's coming back to retest this low. Okay, because this high here and the low here acting as support resistance, so price is trading inside this support resistance. This is the high low it created and is trading in between it right now. So it will retest this low, then bounce to go create a new high somewhere. Now this brings me back to this best one I'm talking about. This is one of the best tool ever. Horizontal channel line with Fibo. This is one of the best. The previous one, I told you, I don't know where exactly this low will end, but from this horizontal channel that we have here, this low ends on this zero line. This is the end of this journey. This one is coming down. This is the end of this journey. What I like about this horizontal channel is that you see it. You see it. You know where exactly the trade will start. This price is coming down, okay, to start from here, and when it starts from here, it's going here. This is your zero level of a new day to the 100 level of a new day. So this price is now coming down to start a new journey of a new day from the zero level of that day, and it will go end it up in the 100 of that day. Don't you see something great about this tool that I'm talking about? Okay, this tool also started from here all over the chart, creating the 0 and 100 here. Okay, as price comes back, creating the 0 here and the 100 somewhere here, and as price comes back, creating 0 here and a 100 somewhere here, and then here creating the 0 and 100 here. But what this one does for you is that it lets you know exactly where the price is trending. Because when you see a 0 that is below and the 100 is far above, then you know that, yeah, this trend is uptrend. There's nothing to doubt about it. Okay, when you see a 0 below and the 100 above, this is uptrend. But when you see a 0 above and 100 below, that is a downtrend. This is what I like about this tool, because it will set everything for you. You will know the trend. You don't need to put any lines or whatever design or whatever on your chart, but only following this tool alone shows you what you need to know. Those things that you cannot see, okay, those things that you cannot see if you have a type of chart that looks like this. Okay, those things and those opportunities that you cannot see properly when your chart looks like this, or when your chart is like going to trade a long term, to hold a trade for a week. Okay, in this type of settings, like going to trade for a long time to hold a trade for a week, we don't care about taking those small opportunities that we see, because I can see those opportunities even while I'm on this chart. Okay, I see those opportunities myself. Even while I'm on this chart, I see those opportunities. But for the sake of someone who has not been trading for a long time, you know, and they feel like cannot even recognize these opportunities when you see them, you know, that is those are the people this video is meant for. Now, as you can see, based on what is happening right inside this channel acting as a kind of resistance, which means what? Price is coming back to retest this low zero, this zero level here. Price is coming to retest it before it bounces up to go. So one thing about trading is just to have a knowledge, an idea of what is going to happen before it happens. Okay, it is a kind of things in the forex trading to know what is going to happen before it happens, not to jump into the market after the moves is over. Whatever, even in the long term, where you want to follow a trend for a long time, you will not like to jump into the trend after a particular move is over. You will get in before that move will ever happen. That is how to be profitable in forex. And when you have the right tool, a tool that do some things, okay, a strategical tool that will do some strategical what will I say, that will do some strategic activities, like when this price now shut down here, there's going to be a kind of alert that will alert you that yes, we are here. Then when you hear that, you get up from anywhere you are, you come and pump your trade in, because you know we're gonna go here. So now this is what this tool do for you. It's a kind of high-low trading strategy, this, and it follows it along the trend. This one is horizontal channel line with Fibonacci. Now Let us go to the fourth one. We go to the number 4. Now, this is the number 4. And looking at this thing as it is now, you will understand that the price below a moving average, it's a downtrend. But the point is that you want to be able to sell into the market at a kind of strategic position. You don't want to just dive into the market because it's a downtrend, and you dive into the market from the bottom. You want to dive into the market from the top because it's a downtrend. But you know, it's not everybody who have the eyes to spot the top or the bottom. It is until that small tiny trend is over before you realize that you have dived in from the bottom, and then when it retraces, it goes against you. You're gonna lose, you're gonna win. Now that depends on the account size. Okay, even you dive in from the bottom, yeah, it traces against you, but it will eventually go back to where it's supposed to go. But while it retraces against you, you're gonna blow your account, or you're gonna keep it and continue to go and win. Depends on the size of your margin. Okay, but now, what is this number 4? Look at this thing. You will see something like a 1 2 3 label. It's a 1 2 3 pattern. Those things that we cannot spot on the first chart I showed you in this video. This is a 1 2 3 pattern. You know what this will do for you? This will set your trade. Look, it broke this level. This level was broken. It set another levels here and gave you a kind of signal that a pattern is completed. You have to come and pen your trade. So here, as those patterns get complete, it signals you to come and pen your trade. These are the moves that you will not even see properly if your own strategy is a long-term trend following, something like this. But to be able to see those opportunities, you know, you need certain tool that is specifically built for those opportunities. This is not the kind of opportunity you come and guess or you see with ordinary naked eyes without a tool. A tool will do the job. Example, we have gone above the moving average 200. Look at opportunity to pen a buy, another opportunity to pen a buy, showing you that what the price have decided to go up. Now this price will come down somewhere, okay, and there will be another opportunity to pen a buy because this price have retraced. So there will be another opportunity to pen a buy. And what does this 1 2 3 pattern does for you? It helps you to get in and get out the same day. If that is what you want to do, it still helps you to pen your order and follow the trend until the trend is over, where you close all your position and wait for the turnaround. This is what 1 2 3 pattern will do for you. Have you seen it? 1 2 3 pattern. Okay, I think I'm covering some kind of important secret in this video. Yeah, but I know that this is going to be so important for a lot of people, and a lot of people will even be happy and appreciate ever watching this video, because this is one of the best I'm giving out. You know, I wish I can present it more better than this, but you know, I mean, I don't know how to present it more better than what I'm doing now. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Now, if you're a kind of long-term trend following trader, following this price as it is below this moving average 200, but eventually 1 2 3 pattern told you from somewhere that this trend is going to change, and this is exactly the point where it's telling you that this trend will change. Because what? It creates a kind of top. It creates a top. So if you are a kind of long-term trend following trader, you just penned your one order here, and you wait for price to do everything it will do, all these levels, and then price turn around and go and activate your order, and price take your order and go away. This level, this 1 2 3 pattern also detects for you very important levels in the market. Important levels. It creates a high. It creates a high. It's telling you from here, it started to detect a high from here. Okay, but here it creates a high, showing you that we are going to break the moving average 200, and this is why we broke it and go. And here it creates another high. So when it creates another high, it's coming back to break this high and go away. Let me tell you another secret. If this moving average 200 does not turn around, price is not going anywhere. If moving average 200 does not trend up like this and go up, price will not move. They said the moving average lags. Yes, they lag, but they confirm the trend. That is why they lag. Okay, and one secret about it is that the price will never go far away from it, because the far the price go, the price will come back to that moving average. Okay, moving average will lag, but the price respects the moving average. The price will come back to the moving average. So this is about the 1 2 3 pattern that does the job for you on how you will get into this market in a day and take your profit out the same day, and then you wake up the next day, you come and do the same thing over and over again. Now let's go to the number 5. Great, this is the number 5 that we want to go in. Okay, and what we want to talk about in this number 5 is, let us zoom it a little bit so that you can see exactly what we want to talk about. This is number 5. that we want to talk about. This is a kind of harmonic trading strategy that a lot of people is talking about right now. Harmonics is what they are talking about right now. Hey, how to trade harmonics is what people talking about right now, man. But still, you know, a lot of people don't know how to trade harmonics. They don't even know what harmonics is doing. Same like me. I tried harmonics. Even I got the wrong tool, a useless tool that doesn't do nothing. I got it. Honestly, I don't even know that that is not harmonics until I discovered the real harmonics and I threw that one away. Sometimes you will get the wrong tool and somebody will tell you that is harmonics and you go get it. You don't know that is not even harmonics. It's just designed like harmonics pattern. Now let's talk about this harmonics pattern. This one is called a cipher. I know a lot of people know about harmonics and you know the name of harmonics. Bat, crab, whatever. A lot of them, Gatly, butterfly, whatever. A lot exist. But the one I use, which I like to use, that I don't even deceive myself. I don't trade all these harmonics, whatever. All the one that is best and good for me is what I choose to use, and this is the cipher. What this cipher does, is that cipher will tell you where the price is going, even along a trend line. Okay, if the trend is up, okay, cipher will set a trade for you, will set your stop loss and set your take profit level along the up direction of the market. Okay, then if the trend is up but there is gonna be a kind of price retracement, cipher will set your stop loss, your take profit level going back to the trend line. Exactly what you can see here. Cipher have set a trade here and said this is your exit, this is your exit. And do you know why? Because from all these things I have said before earlier on, that I told you that when the price creates a high somewhere, it's coming to create a low. Even if the trend is up or down, it doesn't matter. But look at this one. I told you this one is coming to this level 0 to start a new day, and it is going to go up here. Now exactly that is the same thing cipher does. Cipher is telling you that this moves that is coming down ends around here. It ends maybe around here. That is what cipher is telling you. It ends. And when you know the logic I told you about this channel, that when price hit the upper band of a channel, it's coming exactly to the lower band of that channel. You see, everything about those strategy I've talked before now, they confirm each other, man. This is why cipher turned around and told you we are going down. This price now momentum is going down and we're gonna end it somewhere here. And that is why this channel began to trend, because it has to meet up to meet up with a new day. Do you see? And exactly the same when we are going up. This cipher will set up trade. It will set up trade and tell you where to get out. And definitely that will be that you will get out once this price come, hit the bottom of this channel. A cipher will set another up trade and you will get out at the next hit of this channel, probably breaking this top. You see how important these things and how great they work? A tool. If you don't have a tool, it's like trading blind. You trade blind when you don't have a tool. When you want to, like, okay, you want to guess, I want to guess. You want to be like a professional. You want to guess. We don't guess. There's no guess in Forex. No guess. You need a tool that does the job. Now, in my case, what am I using this cipher to do inside this big long-term trading strategy? You know what I'm using it to do? Because this cipher appear below here in this flat of this channel, and this channel is about to trend and go up. By the time this trend is about to change, after we have gone up, this cipher will appear again telling me we are going down. This is why my own chart is set this way for a long time, maybe a couple of a week strategy. I may even choose to add one more position when this cipher come and say, hey, we are going up, and cipher set my trade for me. I can add one position to go up. I can leave it to run. Since I know we are coming here and we are breaking this top, I can take my profit from this top and forget it. You see, it helps you to trade day to day, like, get your profit the same day and leave. But some people do say it's not easy like that, sitting in front of the chart, trying to get your profit the same day. It's not easy sitting in front of the chart, this and that. It's however you do it. If you don't sit in front of the chart to make money day to day, then you can't make nothing. And if you are the type who has no time sitting in front of a chart day to day, then you get this type of chart setup. And you roll along with the trend and trail your stop only. Now, this is the same cipher that you see that I talk about. This is it. Okay. Set the trade. We're coming down. We're coming down. This is the open price, and this is the take profit level, and this is where we are coming. We are coming here or here. As you can see, the band is up. The band is showing you up direction, but we are coming down. But this cipher also say you have entry position. This is your entry. When this price cross here, cipher will open this position and get out here or here. Because when this cipher band is hit, this band is hit. When the price hit this cipher band, this is the band, the channel, we're going back up. Okay, this is the cipher channel. Bottom cipher channel, top cipher channel. Price hit the cipher channel at the top, then price bounce back. So where is price going after I hit the cipher channel at the top? So price is going to the cipher channel at the bottom. Same. Look at this channel. This channel, this cap channel, this yellow cap channel. Okay. Now, price hit the cap channel. Okay, and the cipher channel is the end of the move, but price came back to the top of this channel. Price is going to the bottom of this cap channel. Here, price hitting the bottom of the cipher band, the cipher channel, not this yellow but this dotted band. Price is hitting the bottom of this cipher band, and this is where the cipher brought a signal at this level C. It brought a signal at this price rejection. Definitely, as a channel trader, you have seen it, that price is touching that cipher band below, and definitely you know that yes, price is going to the cipher band at the top. So you see how the cipher also helps you to trade high-low, the high and the low. Cipher detects the previous high and the current low. Well, previous high, current low, and cipher band now set that band for you and then give you a signal after a retest. Then you as a trader, you know that okay, I want to set my trade and get out maybe the same day. Then you set your trade using this cipher band, and you know okay, we are going to the next band. Then you set your trade and target the next band and you leave. You might even take two positions, get one out at the top of cipher, get the next one out at the cipher band, and now we hit the cipher band. Okay, we hit the cipher band. You can also take two positions. Okay, two positions. You can get one out from this cipher here, the top of cipher here, and you can get the next one from the band of cipher here. You see, very easy. The only thing is to understand what is going on, actually what is going on. How does this market moves and what is actually going on? So everything depends on the kind of tools you use. When you're using a channel, it depends on the kind of channel you are using. So when you use a channel, when price hit the top of the channel, price will go to the middle of that channel, hitting it. Price will retrace from that middle. It will go and test the top again. After testing the top, price goes to the bottom of that channel. You see, it's a kind of letter M shape. The shape of letter M. You see this? M from medium. So that is the shape. So if price now gets to the bottom of the channel, you will have the imagination of a W shape. A W for window. You will have the image of a W shape in your head, that yes, price touched the bottom of a channel, then we should expect what? A W shape. Then, you know, it will go touch the middle band, come back to retest that low, then it will go to the upper band. Imagine this and draw it on a sheet of paper. You will see it's a W shape. So the moves is what you need to know. That okay, when price touch the top of a channel, what is gonna happen? Then you should imagine the M shape. When you imagine the M shape, you will destroy the market with the channel trading strategy. When you imagine the M shape, when the price touched below the channel band, imagine a W shape. When you imagine a W shape, that is what is taking you to the top. Oh man, I'm revealing. There's some big stuff that I'm revealing here. Okay, when you see that channel, take the high and the low of that channel and apply a Fibonacci tool. You will see the reason why there is M shape and W shape. This is the 50% retracement of a Fibonacci level. Of course, that is the truth. 50% retracement of a Fibonacci level. That is the M shape and the W shape. Join the M shape and the W shape together. You will see the middle, they match each other. And that shape is a 100% of a Fibonacci connection. So when I say it's not about using a tool, this Forex is not about using a tool. It's not about how to come in and get my profit within the same day and get out. No, it's not. It's about you first to know what will happen before it happens. So I told you a shape, M shape, W shape. When a price touches the top of a channel, expect M shape. M, that M shape, draw it on the sheet of paper. That is how that price will go down. It will come and test the middle band, retrace to the top band, and dive down to the lower band. That is M shape. That is how you go down. Then when the price touched the band of the low, okay, it will go to the high, right? But you see, how does it go to the high? A W shape, draw it on a sheet of paper, and then imagine that, yes, that is how it's gonna get to the top of that band. It will get to the middle band, retrace, okay, and then go to the upper band. So what is the simple strategy of trading every day to get in and get out the same day when you are using a channel? Okay, when you are using a channel, most especially when you are using this cipher channel band, this cipher band. Okay, what is the secret? Alright, the secret is, once you see that the price have touched the upper band of a cipher, and you know that, okay, you don't need stress, you don't need to be too much calculative, you don't want to do this M shape, W shape, you don't want to be doing those things like, okay, price will get here, price will retrace, the same way some people do their things. It costs a lot of headache. You don't want to do those things. But the only one thing you know is that when price touch the upper channel, it is going to the lower channel. Okay, then what you do, you might just take two entry from that upper channel, One target is the middle band, the next target is the lower band, and then you go and relax. Before you know what is going on, within a couple of hours, 8 hours, 10 hours, 15 hours, you know, price is touching that lower band. You know, trading is not difficult. It is people who make it difficult. It's not difficult, man. Too much information, wrong information, right information, and you don't know what is right or wrong anymore. A lot of people want to sell stuff and they put the wrong information outside because they want to sell their stuff, and you don't know which one is right or wrong until you go and start testing. So if you test the wrong information 1 million times, you will lose 1 million times. This is real. Test the wrong information. Forex is about you get the right information and go and test the right information. When you test the right information 1 million times, you will win 1 million times. It's proven fact. A proven fact. A proven fact. Forex is very easy, very simple, very simple. It's a kind of, what would I say, a mind resting business. It doesn't take stress at all. It's not a business of confusion. It's a peaceful business that nobody disturb you. You don't need to recruit people. You don't need to sell anything. You don't need to pay monthly membership fee for your platform. All those useless headache, you don't need to do any of them. You don't need to be getting worried that, oh, the month is getting over and I need to pay my platform membership. Nobody will charge you a $100 membership fee for using a Forex platform. But Forex is a business that, as simple as it is, when you know before it happens that, yes, this is what I know, and you trade what you know, that is what Forex is all about. What you know, trade it. What you know. See the way I'm talking to you guys, even based on a short-term strategy on how you can get your profit out within a couple of days. But when you look at me, look at me. I'm a long-term trader. Still, I can spot opportunities within the short range. Within the short range, I can spot opportunity. The Gatly stuff that I told you is on this chart. This is it. Okay, I can use it to spot opportunities and take my entry. And when you look at my first entry into this market, it is just exactly around this Gatly band. Because of what? Because I know that the price is gonna break this Gatly band, break this top, even break this highest high here, and there my trend goes, my trend continues, because this big one, this big channel will rise above and trend. So this is the difference between a long-term trend following trader and a kind of intraday short-term trader. You understand? All this strategy I talk about to you guys is this strategy. I use it to pick entry, to trade retracement, Yes, I trade retracement, but I trade retracement because I know exactly where the market is going. So I trade retracement, and those are the 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 trend following strategy that I told you, and then the retracement trading strategy. This band is going up, it's uptrend. Now trading retracement, price hit this top band, it's coming to the lower band, so that is retracement. But when you take a look at it, you might think it's not profitable, but my friend, this is very profitable because when it gets here, this is almost a kind of 100 pips away from each other. This band is 100 pips away. When you get it, man, you get your 100 pips. And when it hit this lower band and you get it to the top again, you go get 100 pips. You know what that is? That is why I said that Forex is not difficult. Forex is not a business that you come and guess. Forex is not a business where you sit in front of your chart and you are panicked. Like you are panicked, you don't know where the trend is going, or you don't know if you take this trade now, maybe price will shoot down and go and hunt your stop loss. No, price will go hunt stop loss when you don't know where to place your stop loss, because there are certain places that price will get and bounce away from it. Price respect certain zone in that market. You see this band, this Gatly or whatever cipher band, this channel. When price hit this channel, price will turn around. That is exactly what you see. Have you seen it? Now, look at this one. Look at this one. When price hit this channel, price will turn around. That is what you see here. And exactly the same you see here, because price went around and bounced on the middle band of this channel. But when you base it on the Gatly or cipher pattern, this channel, price hit it, price is going down below. Couple of 100 pips, couple of 100 pips, and you know what, when you hit your 100 pips, you make profit. But before you hit your 100 pips, you have to know exactly where is the market, where is the price going. It's very simple. There's no need to panic. Look at this. The 1, 2, 3 pattern set in form of a zigzag connection. Zigzag 50 depth. ZZ depth level 50 period of a zigzag. A zigzag connection. A zigzag connect. Price began to dive down. Okay, then this price will dive down till this zigzag will connect again. This is another way that you can trade the market and hold your trade for a couple of a day or two, as the zigzag is gonna find the end of that moves for you and it will connect. But I don't want to talk about that zigzag connection now. Okay, I don't want to talk about the zigzag connection now. Everything I've talked about in this video, now we have to go and dive back, dive back into our real main chart, and then we talk about some things. Those things that I talk about, they are here, right here, all of them on this chart. And why? Even if I'm a long-term trend following trader, why will all these things be on this chart? You know what? Same like I've explained. That I've explained so far. Even as a long-term trend following trader, we want to spot entry opportunity using all this price retracement or reversal. By the time price get to this point, I add one more position because we're gonna end it up here. But based on this trend, for long-term trend following strategy, this yellow channel broke this moving average, this pink one. So definitely that is a proof to me we are going up. Great, that is for the moving average. For this yellow channel, now this yellow channel happens to be flat all the way through here, but right here this yellow channel will rise and go, and when it rises it breaks all this top and go away. You can see the big picture of what I was talking about before in this previous lesson. The reason why this chart is like this to be like a long-term trend following strategy, I told you the job they did. I told you the job they can do and what they do. Now we have combined all of them to come and do their job right inside one chart. This one will rise and go away. It will break all this top. While this one, this Gartley cipher or whatever it's called, will continue to give us the direction how we are going based on the movement along the trend where we're gonna exit, and then the retracement back to the trend where we're gonna exit. And this one continues to trail up because this trend is an uptrend. This bottom continues to, you know, go up, up and up, showing us that a new bottom higher than the previous bottom is formed. We will see it. That is what this one does. And when price hit this high, we will be expecting that price will come to this 50%, retrace, and come back to test a new low. They have to do their job. So anyhow, anyway, I think that you guys will watch this video from beginning to the end and pick one or two things that is gonna be better for you. You know, trading is not difficult. Trading is not difficult, but we make it difficult. You understand? We make it very difficult. You know, and when we make things difficult, then it's gonna be difficult, because I told you in that video that when you trade the wrong information 1 million times, you're gonna continue to lose 1 million times because you're trading the wrong information. So if you use the wrong tool 1 million times, you're gonna fail 1 million times because you are using the wrong tool. It's real. So this video will go to an end for now because our chart is frozen up. Thank you for watching.